Well, we need a Sea Glide, and two episodes in a row, no Sea Glide parts. And I'm sure you've noticed all the empty cargo crates lying around the ocean floor. Well, I'm convinced the Chartreuse Leprechaun is hiding those parts somewhere, and he's most likely partnered with that stalker fish, from episodes 2 and 3, and most likely a sand shark. Now, how he worked that out without being eaten, I have no idea. And I'm basing all this on information passed on by the indigenous tribe of Blue Frogs, Union Local 1546. But the truth is, it doesn't matter how they work together, they just do. The cargo crates are empty. There are no Sea Glide parts to be found. Anywhere. Well played, Leprechaun. Well played. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to Subnautica with me. My name is Mark. I'm here for the Chartreuse Leprechaun. Welcome again to the channel. We've been at the mercy of the Chartreuse Leprechaun for a couple of weeks now, but as well played as it's been, I have a solution. So, a couple of things. I went and did some back and forth after the last one. The last episode, and I went ahead and moved all the materials, and I created a fabricator there, a couple of other things, while I was looking around trying to confirm that a theory was going to work. And the theory is that every time we get an announcement on that, oh, there's another one. Every time we get an announcement about a life pod on the radio, there is now I gotta find it, where'd it go? I know it's here. It's supposed to be here. What? Wait a minute. Well, now wait a minute. There's supposed to be an icon there for that life pod. Yeah, it's on. It's supposed to be there in the shallows. All right. We'll do this. We'll go up the ladder and we'll take a look. Scare the bird off the roof. Bye-bye, bird. And we'll stand up here, and oh my gosh, that ship is loud. Yeah, there it is. Life Pod 3 in the shallows. They came on, and if you remember our announcements over here, announcements, there's our announcement. Receiving Life Pod 3, we're plugging holes in our emergency Sea Glide. There should be parts there. All those parts the Leprechaun's been stealing and hiding, well, I got a feeling there's some that he's missed. So, we'll go check that out in a minute. Let's see. The only other problem we have to solve after that is the mobile vehicle bay. We need the parts for that, and honestly, I don't quite remember where those are, which is problematic. But let's swim those 500 meters over there and see if we can get our Sea Glide part and finally begin to have some transportation to move around with some speed, get up and down off the ocean floor so we can spend more quality time exploring our wrecks. Because the faster we can get up and down, the longer we can spend on the seafloor exploring. And that is ultimately what we want to do until we get, even after we get a sea moth or a cyclops, because those come with their own oxygen generation, and as long as they've got power, you can duck into them and recharge your stuff, and you don't have to worry about getting to the surface all the time. And that has a lot of value later in the game, depending on how things are going, but for now, we are hopefully going to end up with a Sea Glide. It's a long swim, so sorry about that. That is our primary deal because we have gone so long without getting that. There's our beacon. 40 meters. And we will turn on our flashlight. Our flashlight. There we go. And what else does this thing have on board? Oh, a PDA. All right. We'll check that in a minute. Data box for a compass. This is helpful. It doesn't help you with depth, but it does help with direction. So that's a good thing. All right, so we'll turn the flashlight off since it's daylight out here, and we don't have to worry about that. And blueprint acquired. Yep. And there's our Sea Glide fragment. Outstanding. And now we can make a sea glide. Yes, it worked. Ha! The Leprechaun has been foiled. Well, while we're over here, I don't want to mess with those stalker fish. They're no fun, especially since they're in cahoots with the Leprechaun. So let's wander around and see what else we can find here. Anything in that? Ooh, that is a mobile vehicle bay fragment. Outstanding! That's, where are we now? 1 of 3. Oh, yippee. I gotta find 2 more. Well, that's interesting. That'll be fun. I want to get out the knife, and we want to get some creepvine. So we're gonna need it. And 2, 3, 4. There we go. And we might as well grab one of these while we're here. Okay, we'll grab 2 while we're here. Now we're full, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but we'll head up to the surface since we're running low on oxygen. Outstanding. This was a good trip. Let's take a look here at our inventory. Oh, we really are full. Well, sort of full. We need some water, and it wouldn't hurt us to have a little bit of food, and maybe we can grab a couple more pieces of salt to cure some fish real quick. That would be good, and theoretically easy. As I'm sure you've noticed along the way, easy is a very relative term in this game. Let's see what we got here. That was, I believe, the mobile vehicle bay fragment that we got. Is there any salt over here? I see scrap metal, titanium, ship junk, whatever you want to call it. Not seeing any salt, but I also don't want to see any stalker fish. So, may have to do without the salt. That stinks. I could use that salt. We could definitely use that salt. Well, we're okay for, oh, stalker fish over there. Well, darn it. That was the one thing I didn't check on when I was over here digging around, was the availability of salt. I was so focused on the sea glide parts, I forgot all about that. And at the moment, I have no idea where we are in relation to the rest of this game. Ooh, there's one salt. That's good.
30 seconds.
Uh-oh. 90 meters. Yikes. I was not paying attention. Almost got us killed. This is not good. Need to avoid dying. Need to avoid dying. Memo to self. Yeah. There it is, 650 meters. Alright. Oh, I almost forgot. Among other things, I did put a beacon over by the habitat. Matter of fact, that's actually where we want to go, I think. No, pretty much everything can be there. It'll be a faster swim to go to the life pod than it will be to the habitat, but we'll head over there in a minute, since we now have that sea glide. I'm sure you recall how long it took us to swim from the habitat to the life pod. I think you're going to like how quickly you can get around with that sea glide now that we finally have one. And we also have to check the radio. I don't remember if I put a radio at the sea base yet. Need to do that if I haven't. But I know we got one on the life pod, so we'll go check that out. And just swimming along here. And we're halfway there. Hey, halfway. Yeehaw. Oh, goodness. That's the only thing about this game, is some of it gets so repetitive and it's over such distances. Yeah. Other than that, the challenge is really good. Here we go. We're almost there. We'll make us a sea glide, and we'll see what we can do with some other stuff here. So, there we go. Now we forgot in our haste to get the parts, to check our messages.
This is Avery Quinn of Trading Ship Sunbeam. Aurora, do you read? Over. Nothing but vacuum. These Alterra ships. They run low on engine grease, send an SOS, you offer help, they don't pick up. Aurora, I'm out on the far side of the system. It's going to take more than a week to reach your position. You still need our assistance. Over. I'll try them again tomorrow. Damn charter's going to have us blowing our credits running errands for Alterra. See what the long-range scans pick up in the meantime.
That is obviously a rescue ship that is out there and theoretically will be coming to our aid. What can I make here that I don't already have? Goodness, it's hard to believe I don't remember. That's not good. Okay, so we have, alright, we've got those. We've got some rubber, we've got some mesh, we've got some oil. We got water, we got fish. Let's drink another water just for fun. Just because we can. And, okay. And we have fins, we have the high capacity tank, we got the radiation suit. And we have the radiation suit helmet at the sea base. I think we're good. Outstanding. So, we'll go ahead and grab that while we're here. And then, pretty sure we emptied all of these. Yes, yes, and yes. Okay, so all of our storage is there, along with all of our materials. I should have just gone ahead and gone to the habitat, because all the materials I have for manufacturing are at the habitat. Oh, I didn't win on this one. Oh, that's funny. Alright, so we'll go back on the surface because it's faster swimming on the surface. Oh, I'm having a day. Yeah. This one may be a little shorter than most because I did my exercises right before this and my shoulder is bugging the heck out of me. There's a nerve ending in the deltoid region that is just on fire right now. Even the rubbing of my shirt is causing a problem. But we'll at least see if we can get the Sea Glide made before we call this over. Hoping to make my 25 to 30 minute video out of this. We'll see. Still 300 meters out, and 100 something of that is the diagonal line from the surface to the beacon. So we'll show you that here in a second, because you'll see how it's counting down even as we go diagonally towards that beacon. So and there's the wreck we were on a little bit ago. And that, by the way, is the sound that that big, huge thing behind me makes as it swims along through the ocean. Probably ought to go scan that here in a little bit, just so we can take a look at the data on it. And here we go. We are back to the habitat. We get in, and it automatically crops up our... Yeah, I don't have a radio, so we need to do that. So let's take a look at our recipes here. We have... Good night, that thing is loud. Let's see, the Sea Glide, there it is. We need lubricant, we need battery, copper wire, titanium, okay. Let's check our storage here. And maybe we can make a copper wire, that works. We have some titanium, okay, we'll just grab a few pieces of that. And... copper wire and a battery. Batteries I have. I thought I did. What? I thought I had spare batteries. What? How do I not have spare batteries? I really don't have spare batteries. What? How'd I do that? Wow. Well, okay. We're gonna need that copper wire. So now, alright, I guess we have to go get some of those magic mushrooms. The acid mushrooms, they call them. We know them for what they are. I just got to remember where some are over here. There we go. There's some right there. And 2, 4, 5. It takes 2, and we want a couple of spare batteries as well, so that we can, when they run low, we can replace them. So we got that. And I am going to do something here. We're going to expand a little bit, I think. Oh, I can. Good deal. There we go. That'll work for now. All right, and so we got some more space on that. What just happened? Oh, there we go. And we'll take those. And we'll take those because we can fabricate them down, and we'll take... we'll wait on those. Oh, wait. Huh. The window right there. Yeah, and you'll notice our hull strength went down to 9. We were at 10, so... And we need to make... Oh yeah, I'm going to need copper so I can make those batteries. Gotta make the batteries. And we're full. So... Don't think I need that. And we were going to make 2 batteries. Okay, so... do some materials fabrication here. And then we'll make some batteries. 2. We were going to make 3 of them because we want some spares. We only need 1 for the Sea Glide. And Sea Glide.
The Sea Glide will increase your effective exploration range.
Yes,
For
it
your safety,
does.
Please pack supplies for long journeys and stay within 5 kilometers of the nearest life pod or habitat.
Yes, indeed. I'm not entirely sure why 5 kilometers, but that's what it says, which is fine because according to what I've read in some places, the game map is 2,000 by 2,000. In other words, 2 kilometers by 2 kilometers. So, okay, 5 kilometers is not a problem. Now, one of the things we'll do it from this screen. Whoops, wrong screen. There we go. All right, one of the things you'll notice from this screen down here, you've got your 5 hotkey spots. Now, our 5 hotkey slots are filled. Okay, so what I normally do is I will have the Sea Glide in number 1. I will have the scanner in number 2. The knife is in number 3. The flashlight is in number 4. And then whatever I need after that rotates in the slot 5. Right now I've got the repair tool, but I could put the habitat tool in there. When I get one, I could put the laser cutter in there. It's entirely dependent on what you need. So You can do pretty much anything you want at that point. You can even do it on the fly while you're swimming. You can pull up this page and reset that when you need to, if you need to. So speaking of which, we need some food and water. There's a water, and there's a food. Almost need to go fishing again. All right. Let's see. That's all the fabrication we needed to do, and now we've got all that squared away. So put that away, and we'll come back and we will store stuff. We will put that in there. We will put that in there. Oh, we have another radio message. So we need to make a radio. What do we need to make a radio? Radios are down. Here they are. We need copper and titanium. Well, we got plenty of that. Okay, so we'll pull, oops, wrong direction. 1 copper, 1 titanium for that. So we will now move the habitat builder to slot 5 and pull it up, and we'll make our radio gadget. We'll just stick it on the wall right there. Alright, and let's see who wants to talk to us.
Aurora, this is Sunbeam again.
Ah, yes.
We just picked up a massive debris field at your location. I didn't know how many of you... I didn't know. We're now en route to your location. We're gonna bring you home. Sunbeam out. What else can I say? The only time I parked a rig this big on a rock that small was in VR. And I blew it. It's a bad option, all right, but so are all the others.
Now that's really encouraging, don't you think, to know that the guy who's coming to rescue you has never done it before successfully, even in virtual reality? Yeah, that's encouraging. My goodness, I think I'm going to get back into the settings and change that, because that is way too loud. Voice volume, ambient volume, it shouldn't be that loud. That's interesting. We'll drop that a little bit. And we'll drop that a little bit. See if that helps. Because that was incredibly loud. That big fishy is noisy. Alright, so with this in mind, I want to go back over to the wreck. Oh, the Sea Glide. Watch this. Yeah, see how much faster that moves? This thing is, it's a blessing. Alright, so I'm going to clue you in on something. There is still stuff in there that we have not gotten out. And to be honest, there's not a healthy way to do it. So, what I do, I don't gather anything. I just go up here and I enter this space, and you go up under here. Getting out of this space is hell. And here is a hallway to another room full of stuff. And there's stuff in here that we want. 2 battery charger fragments. Definitely want the battery charger fragments. Let's see what else we got here. Another battery charger fragment. I think that means we can now charge our batteries. Yes, excellent. We'll go back to our flashlight. Oh, look. Yeah, it's not going to do us any good because we're going to die before we get out of here. I want to see... Oh. Yes, we want that. Modification station is what gets used to create... Get what? Oh.
30 seconds.
Oh, shoot. I've never noticed this door before. No. 5. We may have to come back a second time. Because I don't know what's on the other side of that door. But we're about to find out. There is... Oh my gosh, there's an escape route. It doesn't do us any good, but there's an escape. Okay, so now there's another way in. Oh boy. But we died because we ran out of air. I never knew that door was there. The last time I played this game through, I died in that room twice. Yeah, that should tell you a lot. So, yeah. Yeah. Died in there twice. So, the modification station, we were talking about that. So, that is what is used to make the extra gadgets for the Seamoth and the Cyclops, your two submersibles. Those are storage bins. Those are engine modifiers. Those are depth modules that let you go deeper than the standard depth without crush depth on the hull, which, again, that's one of the physics things I don't get in this game. You can personally swim at those depths, but those machines can't. Go figure. At any rate, so that's interesting. I never knew that door was there. I've never spotted it before. Huh. Well, let's go back over there and check that out real quick. I just got to figure out where on this thing that door is. Because, like I said, I don't ever remember seeing it before. I really don't know. I'm kind of guessing down here somewhere, but I don't know. How odd that Oh, maybe it's down here? No? Huh. Alright, I'm stumped. I really don't have any idea where this doorway is. Is that maybe it? In there somewhere? Could be. I still don't see a corresponding doorway. Might as well grab that while we're here.
30 seconds.
Well, okay. Now remember, it took a good 20-30 seconds to get to the top from 100 meters. And we did it in a lot less. We did it in about 10, if I remember right. Or 10, I say seconds. I'm counting the units on the oxygen meter. So where the heck is that door? How weird. Ooh. Could it be in here? I still don't see it. No, I still don't know where that thing is. And I think I've just got myself stuck. Because I don't remember how I got in this space. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Oh, that's how I got in here. Okay. Well, now I remember how I got in there. And I got back out, but I still don't know where that door is. Alright. And I guess we'll call it on that. we'll head back over to the habitat real fast. We'll make our battery charger, because we're actually going to need that. Batteries are always rechargeable. Okay, you can always reuse them. I don't know how many batteries I got around. I made before I finally realized. Oh, you mean I don't have to throw them away? They're not discardable? They're not? Oh, yeah. I did a lot of that. Wiring kit, copper wire, and titanium. We need 2 of that. Need a wiring kit. That's going to run us out of copper because we did the copper wire. We did a wiring kit. We'll do 1 more wiring kit just to have it in stores. What else can we make up? Only have 1 coral. I need 2 for that, so that's no good. Yeah, I think we'll live with that. So we will do... What do we got? Oh, we got some titanium too. Okay. We got a copper wire. We got a wiring kit. And we got another wiring kit. Just so we can use up the materials. And now we need a fabrication tool in slot 5 instead of the repair tool. And a battery charger. We will put that... Yeah, we'll put that there. What the heck. And we're good there. And I'm going to finish some... What? Another message? Oh. Well, let's see what that one is. By the way, you can go off and do stuff while you're listening to it. It plays it through your PDA.
What the hell, guys?
Ah,
They didn't
yes.
warn us this might happen. Our pod was almost crushed by the Seamoth Bay on the way down. Now we're hanging on the edge of a cave system, and this grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull. Come get us already.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Okay, so what that is the one that we found over there previously. We already got the stuff out of it, but that's where it is. And I'll show you another neat little thing about this. You can come in here and you can turn off things. So we found Life Pod 3 and we found Life Pod 17. So we can turn those off, and now they're not there anymore. See that? Now, some of them are useful for cross-referencing directions. Oh, the compass! I almost forgot. Oh, by the way, as I'm sure you just noticed, there were fish swimming through there. It is, we'll say, interesting, because you can have fish swim through your... There's my compass. I need a wiring kit. And a copper wire. All right. It's weird, but fish will swim through your habitat from time to time. I don't have any copper wire. I've used it all up. Oh, man. Well, that's not helpful. I wanted that compass. We're going to have to do without. So, what was the other thing I was about to make over here? I was going to make... yes. We were going to make a hatch over on the... Not that, a hatch. I need quartz. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Nope. Can I make all the quartz into glass already? Uh-oh. Up, 1 quartz. Okay, we're going to put a hatch on that other hallway over there, and then we're going to be done. So, we managed to forestall having to leave for a bit. And call the game early because I was able to just sit and talk for a little bit. But we are now here at our habitat. We have, matter of fact, let's put in a window over on the other side. Put in a window right there for fun. That takes us down to a hull rating of 6 because remember we added the hallway and the hatch. So we need to build that back up. So we going to put one more base out here. Yeah, there we go. We put a base in the back. Right. What do you mean, no? What? Oh, it's because it's intersecting with this pillar there. Ha! How about that? All right, I think. Yep. All right, well, we'll put it right there. And that will take us from 6 to 8. The bases add +2. And remember, you do not want to get to 0 because that's when it starts leaking and collapsing.
Welcome aboard,
Now, there are
Captain.
ways to forestall that by, plugging holes, adding bulkheads, so on and so forth. But, yeah, don't really want to go there if you don't have to. And with that, we're going to call this an episode. This one ran a little bit longer than most because we were able to talk about so much. And it's all baseline stuff for the game itself. Oh my gosh, I'm about to die of hunger. That is not good. Oh, we need to, not do that. Not dying is awesome. And we will call that good now that we fixed that. We still need the... What do I have? The multi-purpose room we don't have yet. Mobile vehicle bay we still need 2 fragments for. We are going to need that because we need the sea moth. It's not absolutely required to do it, to go explore the Aurora, which we actually need to do, but it is a good idea to have it. Propulsion cannon that's actually necessary. We're going to need that to move some stuff. And it electrically grabs it, and then you can push it out of the way. So we're going to need that to get through some of the hallways on the Aurora. We need the mobile vehicle bay to get the sea moth. And yeah, so this will be interesting. And that's going to be our priority for next week. But we finally got that sea moth. So yay, sea moth. And we'll be able to, or sea glide rather. Sea glide. Once we get the mobile vehicle bay, then we can make the sea moth and things get even better. Even better. But wait, there's more. No, I could pass that one up. At any rate, I appreciate your time. Thank you for coming in to check in on the Chartreuse Leprechaun. Again, my name is Mark, your host. I appreciate your visit, and I look forward to seeing you next time. And in the meantime, bye-bye.